Campers, it's me, Ari Lee, the first Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. You're watching Horror Junkies 509. And remember, Jason never dies.
Yo, what's going on, fellow junkies? Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13th, coming at you again today, you guys. And I hope you're all out there having one bloody Monday. Because as you can see, I'm having one hell of a bloody Monday, you guys. It's been an awesome day, you guys. Honestly, just trying to catch up after everything. If you guys don't know, me and Angelina were at HorrorCon this weekend, so we had a big horror convention this weekend, and so we were out there meeting all the stars that were available to us. This year around, it was a lot more busy, so a lot more tough to get through lines and everything, so there was a lot more standing around. We had a lot more stars that we wanted to meet this year, and man, it was a great weekend, but it was packed, and we got everything pretty much done. But we're really happy to, be home and kind of take it easy for a little while. We're going to catch our breath, you guys, and then I promise I will be coming out and doing we'll be doing a video just like last year of recapping HorrorCon, showing off all the stuff we got, showing off all the celebrities that we've met. And honestly, if you guys haven't seen my shorts that we did, I did kind of show off a little bit of all the stars that we met. So if you guys want to see the pictures we took, definitely check out those two shorts. So it's kind of like for the meantime. But anyway, I'm going to come out here and go ahead and do another video, you guys, because it's Monday. I didn't get to do a video this weekend, and so let's go ahead and do something. As you can see, you guys, it is the week of Halloween. So I definitely have to do it something Halloween-related, of course, because this could be my last video before the end of Halloween. I don't know, but I'm always going to try and pump something out, because at the end of this week, all the normal people, Halloween's over, but for us, you guys, Halloween continues. So as you know, Halloween content is going to continue on. So if you guys want to continue on with me, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you're like, commenting, subscribing, and we'll keep the Halloween spirit and the Halloween content on coming. But today, you guys, I'm actually going to be reviewing a mask. I feel I have not reviewed a mask in quite a while, but I'm going to be doing an Art the Clown mask, you guys. You're like, oh, he got another Trick or Treat Studios mask. No. I actually got a different company, so this is going to be kind of a new look at another mask. Yeah, they've been out for a little while, but this is something I'm really excited about. And of course, it's Art the Clown. And you guys know I'm going to be Art for Halloween for one of the things I'm doing. I think this is for the haunt I'll be doing on Halloween night. I'm going to be doing a haunted garage with some friends. And so that's where I'm going to be chubby Art, basically. So that's where that's going to be. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this thing out. I am doing a mask review for Tinsley Transfers, you guys. So I've never done a mask from Tinsley Transfers before. So this will be my first. What is that? Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and show you. So this is the Tinsley Transfers Art the Clown, the bloody version, because the Trick or Treat Studios one I do have is the clean version. So I really wanted to go ahead and get a bloody version. They also do a clean version and a Santa Claus version. So this is Tinsley Transfers. I'll try to remember to link it down in my in the descriptions below. But if you guys want to go ahead and start taking a good look at this little thing, this thing is looking pretty good. We do have a hat that's molded in, and we got a lot of good blood detail on there. I think they really did capture the teeth really good. The eyes, I think they're a little wonky as far as the eye part. Like the makeup looks good. I think they really did a good job on the makeup. I feel like the mold looks pretty good. This did come out of a box, so I'm still kind of shaping it, trying to make it look right, but it still kind of looks a little bit wonky. Maybe if I take it off the stand, we'll see what we got here. But yeah, this is another company. I've heard them do, they do a Michael Myers from Halloween Part 2 mask. I believe they do a Chucky mask or something like that. So I think I don't know if they're a newer company or what the situation is, but, they're putting their hand in the latex mask game, and so this was one of the ones they did, and I definitely wanted to check it out because I was seeing some good things, and I kind of like their mold a little bit better than the Trick or Treat Studios one. I think both of them have goods and bads, but looking at it, I really feel like they captured a good look of David Howard Thornton in this mask. This mask is a little bit bigger than the Trick or Treat Studios one, but I really think they just nailed these teeth. I'm really happy about that for the latex mask, but those eyes, they look a little wonky, the little bloodshot. I might need to cut those out. But I think they did a better a job on the nose. I think it's a little bit, better than the Trick or Treat Studios one. And I will compare them right after this, you guys, so you will get to see that. So don't have any fear on that one. The thing I hate, I don't like the molded hats. Like this hat, I think the molded hats always are too big. Art's hat is not really that big, but I don't like the molded hats. I really wish that could kind of not be a thing. Like, give us a hat that you can take on and off, which they just did with the Maniac Cop mask. So it's definitely something they can do. I really think they need to go away from molding in the hats. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. But getting a good look at that, you guys, I really am happy with the blood splatter on this guy, which suits, the suit I'm wearing, the blood splattered art. But yeah, not crazy about the eyes, but I think the nose and the teeth are looking pretty good, and the overall sculpting of this looks pretty good. Am I saying I see, David Howard Thornton in there? I think he's in there a little bit. I don't think it's as good as, the Trick or Treat Studios Nightmare on Elm Street ones, because I really see Robert Englund in that mold. But I think he's in there a little bit, really just kind of you get the side profile. I see a little bit more, but in the front isn't so good because it almost looks kind of chubby or something like that. Whatever the case, but I still think the molding and the paint up is looking really, really good. I am enjoying it. There's no hair to talk about, so I'm always really happy about that. But yeah, if you guys have any other comments that maybe I am not talking about in the video, make sure you guys put them in the description or in the comments so I can get back to you. But I am happy that they have the hood is molded in. They kind of have a line here for the string for the hat. So they didn't color it. So that's still pretty cool, though. They do have that. I think they hit on a lot of good details. You actually see the bump of his ears. I think the cheekbones are, they're molded in a little bit better than the Trick or Treat Studios one. But I feel like arts are still even more pronounced than even this. So, I still don't think either one of them are perfect. But this is definitely a step up from the Trick or Treat Studios mask, in my personal opinion. I think it's looking pretty good. Even the blood version, because the blood version is the same exact mask as the original Trick or Treat Studios one. And they just added blood. But I think the blood splatter is really good on this. But this just eyes. I don't know. I don't really dig them. But let's do what we do here on Horror Junkies 509. Let's try it on. So I do have to take off my hat. And I have actually not tried this hat on, or this mask on, since I got it. So you guys will be seeing this firsthand with my head in it. We're going to go ahead and keep the hood on because maybe that might help. I don't know help what, but, I guess we'll find out. I might need that back again, but, Art the Clown, baby. All right, you guys. So I don't know how big this mask is, so you could see a chubby Art. You could see this is already kind of a chubby mask, so I don't think I'll change it much, but I always got to put it out there because if I don't, there's always somebody that wants to. So I always try to be ahead of the game. All right, you guys, so we'll go ahead and check her out and see how we feel, and let's check out the fit because we need to know is this going to fit everybody or what's the deal? All right, you guys. So, all the silliness aside, but that kind of art is it's kind of a silly cat. So you're gonna do all the weird stuff, But honestly, the fit, I definitely feel like you could go up a couple sizes and still fit this pretty comfortably. That's why I was kind of showing you. I have a little bit over a 23-inch head, so just keep that in mind. Knowing the size of your head is very important, you guys. But mine, it was in there. It felt nice and comfortable. It was like, fit me nice, and it still slid around enough. So this can go up a couple more sizes. So if you guys have a bigger head than me, you can definitely, it's worth a try. Honestly, I would definitely say give it a try, and it might work out for you. As far as I think the look is actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it once I had the little neck cowl on. I think it looks pretty good, honestly, with the costume. Honestly, if you guys were to look at me, you guys saw me with the mask that this costume came with. Would you guys rather see me in that mask? This one, I probably won't do this one because, like, obviously it is the clean version, but it's just another option. So I really like this. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's going to be a great addition to my collection. It's probably going to take the place right in this space, but we'll still keep my Trick or Treat Studios one because now it's got a clean and a bloody version, even though they're from two different companies. But as you can see, like, the eyes are kind of just wonky on both of them, but these ones are super bloodshot. But this is the comparison to the Trick or Treat Studios one. I still think Tinsley, this guy right here, definitely got nailed the teeth a little bit better. I feel like the nose is maybe a little better. Maybe they're pretty similar, but I think the Tinsley's nose is a little bit wider. They have a lot of similar details, but I feel like the Tinsley one actually does have some good texturing here on the hood, so kind of make it look a little more fabric. This is just very smooth, and so it doesn't really kind of give off that effect. But these are, Art the Clown masks that I have, you guys, and I definitely wanted to, come out here and review the Tinsley mask because it looks pretty awesome, and maybe it's a company you have not heard about. Like I said, I will try to make sure I put this down in the description. I don't remember exactly what I rated this one, but I do feel like this look is a little bit off. It never looked, that great. It's good for what it is, you guys, but I think, kind of once you kind of see these ones, you definitely see a step up in the molding and, good texturing and the paint up. But, that's the comparison of those two if you guys want to check that out. And something I forgot to do, we do have the ticket here for Tinsley Transfers. And so we do have Terrifier, Damien Leone's Terrifier, Art the Clown, the bloody version. Let's see here. Anyone I can call out as far as a sculptor? No, nothing like that. It's not quite like a Trick or Treat Studios ticket, but there it is. If you guys want to go ahead and check them out, and here's the mask one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a solid 8 out of 10. I definitely think like they could do a little better. I'm really getting tired of the molded hats. I just think that needs to go, and then maybe just give us a hat that you can attach it, or give us one that you can wear with it. But it's something. I definitely feel like we're still struggling to get the correct, sculpting, like where you actually can see, not necessarily see David Howard Thornton in the makeup, but get a more close sculpt to this character. He's kind of hard to sculpt and kind of nail that look a little bit. But honestly, I think this is definitely a good. Better step. I think they did a lot better here, you guys. And so I think we're only going to get better masks as we go forward. So honestly, I think it'll be kind of interesting. What do you guys think is better? Do you think the Tinsley's transfer mask is better? Or do you still like the mold from Trick or Treat Studios? Let me know down in the comments because I definitely think they both are, contenders. And I definitely don't think either one of them is a slouch. So make sure you let me know down in the comment which one is your favorite. And if you guys want to check out some different masks, Tinsley's Transfers is a good spot to check them out for Art the Clown. So that's going to do it for my review here on the Tinsley Transfers, Art the Clown, the bloody version of the mask, you guys. But like I said, you guys, it is Halloween. Don't forget that mask does get a solid. And I was kind of showing you when I had the mask on, like I'm able to close the back of it, so my head fits in there quite nicely. So I don't know why that's popped in my head. But anyway, the mask does get a solid groovy, you guys. Definitely let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments, and which one do you think I should wear for my Halloween costume. I'm thinking about modifying the one that this costume came with, because I'm going to cut out the lips and open up the eyes a little bit, and then I'll black all that out, and then I'll probably mess up my own teeth, just so I can have more of a character instead of just, a stagnant look. But you guys, I'm super excited for Halloween, and I can't wait. I'm just ready for it. I'm ready for it to be here. But to everyone else, after the 31st, Halloween's over. But for us here, it's going to continue on and on, baby. That's going to do it for me. Horde Junkies 509, Art the Clown signing out just until next time. And you guys already know it. I've been sentenced to life. I am a horror lifer. And you guys have an absolute bloody killer day. Stay safe, stay spooky, and be ready for Halloween, you guys, because when it's gone, it doesn't end, but it's gone. It's the best time about this season is, our inside matches are outside. Going to stores, you can see Halloween stuff, and that's, starting to go away. It's the best time of the year because you get to see all that stuff. And so, that's why, this is the best time of the year, even though we keep it in our hearts and we keep it alive forever. But you know what? Let's enjoy it our last week, and we'll keep it alive through Thanksgiving, through Christmas, and all the way till next year. Have an absolute killer day. Until Horror Junkies 509 rides again.